I guess what I have to report first is I don't feel like gagging. I mean, the wire, maybe, but the actual sound and comfort to a point. Wow. So these are the Amazon Basics studio monitor headphones. And I bought them because the last Amazon Basics video fucking took off for no reason. Then the word Amazon Basics was on the before amplifier. Yeah, so there's a couple problems with them. It's like, why did you include that if it can't do that? I may have to double, triple. No, it doesn't fold. It doesn't fold. It wants to fold. It has the hinge here to fold, but it doesn't fold. It looks like it wants to fold, but it doesn't fold. Unless it can fold, I don't want to break them. These are $60, so no gemstone on the title. They say Amazon Basics there. There's an L and an R, barely visible in the imprint of the plastic. They're built not great. Good enough. It's literally Amazon Basics. Most of their stuff is good enough. I really like their RCA cables. I like their fiber optic cables. A lot of the audio stuff I buy from them is just strictly that, though. Connectors, wires. If there was a headphone stand, I'm sure it would be very, very comparable. Be the IKEA of fucking headphone stands. But amplifiers with weird text, and now what's a gaming headset? It's not a gaming headset. Studio monitor. We have to start examining and analyzing a little bit harder. And the first way you analyze is by, well, putting them on and not playing any music to see if they're comfortable. And when you put on a set of headphones and you just sit there with them on, you're like, all right, what the fuck is wrong with this thing on my head? They're very damped. I could still just make out the heater running in the background. I know you guys can all feel it on your subwoofers, but they're super closed. I'd say 20 decibels. They're not quite the same as the Sennheiser 280 Pros, which are my like go-to $100 studio monitor, but they're doing a damn good job of blocking everything out. And I'm wearing the stock pads on these, and I don't hate it. And it doesn't look like I'm gonna like it. It doesn't look like it because it's not leather. It's whatever the fake leather is, but it's very, very like foam. It's like a foam rubber, not just foam. It's like it's got some density to it. And then inside here, where your ear actually touches, is fabric on the inside. And it's very, very deep. Look, you can go completely around the outside. So what your ear does, it gets in there and it's only being caressed by fabric. And then the clamp is non-linear. And by non-linear, I mean exponential. So it's like, all right, there's no clamp. Now that's clamp. That's a pretty good amount of clamp. Oh God, am I breaking the headphone yet? Fuck. And it doesn't break, obviously. You have to wear it. You wear it and your head is literally, that's how wide your head is. So you're at the point of like, wow, that's really tight. But that's the way it needs to be. That's why it's a studio headphone. You're gonna have to think about this. If you're buying these for use of your everyday, you're gonna get no sound from the outside and you're gonna get a tight clamp. Now you could fix the clamp with a little bit of like, I think, see, I'm feeling up here and I don't think there's any metal. I think it's a plastic bridge with a very dense foam. So like you feel this and it looks like a nice thick thing and it's definitely foam. Like I can crush it, but I basically have to run it over with a truck to crush it enough to make it feel soft. So this is all foam. From here to here is foam. It's literally an old Goodyear tire. But it doesn't matter because they don't weigh much. And the clamp is holding your ears so tight that you could literally extend this all the way up and the top would never touch your head. It would just float there. So the actual padding up here doesn't really matter. The pads are surprisingly comfortable because of the way that you tuck in. And then you play music through it and you're expecting cheap, shitty plastic Amazon Basics sound. And you don't get it. You don't get like these are not replacing anything on my fucking recommendations list. This is basically a PSA that says, if you know someone who owns these, don't fret. Don't put that person and like ridicule them and be like, you should have bought something else. They actually did a good job. This is a good headphone. This is a $60 closeback that I'm prepared to recommend. Me, the man with all the fucking headphones. Because it doesn't suck. It's got a couple, like the build quality is like, this plastic, I don't want it to be this plastic, and that's definitely a folding hinge right there. You could see it once they just go and fold up, but don't do it, because it don't do it, and unless it does do it, and I can do it, I don't care. It doesn't do it. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't do it. If I have to fucking be afraid of flipping that switch and getting to go, no, I ain't doing it. We got a nice little, I think that's plastic. I don't think that's aluminum. I just like playing with that all day. So, I mean, they look plain as plain. Plain is the word. No frills, the headphone. Take that, with Status Audio usually does no branding. Well, this has branding, like if you look right there, it says Amazon Basics, but other than that, it's not branded at all. I'm gonna put them back in my head. We could talk about the wire. It is a 3.5mm, labeled Amazon Basics, DJ headphone. It says DJ headphone there, and it says studio monitor in the thing. And it terminates, it's very tight, into 3.5mm. So it's literally, you can swap it out with an aux cable, and you will have a new headphone. It doesn't have any special, there's no special hole. It just, boom, it's done. Thank you, Amazon. Whatever Chinese retailer you bought this from actually gives a shit. The wire is stupid. A nice adapter, 1/4-inch rubberized grip there. Fits, it's a little bit tight. Like it's not as tight in like the IFI, goes in there easy. But if I plug this into the mini I, it's like, fuck. It's like in there. What is this? I know it's a coil. You know, it's a stupid question. Don't tell me it's a coil. But why give me, I'm going to say a full 3 feet of straight, and then an opposite end, all 18 inches of straight, and then give me 6 inches of coil? This might help somebody. This might be the perfect thing for them, because they just plug it in, they forget it's on, and they get up and they walk away, and they've got a good 3-4 feet of like emergency, you fucked up. Jeremy, you fucked up. Don't stop walking. And then you feel the tug. You know what? This is a perfect cable. I take everything back. It's a perfect cable, because Jeremy, the person who's buying a $60 set of closed-back Amazon Basics headphones, that's all he can afford, or all get his mom to convince his mother to do, is not prepared to have a cable that is like gonna get up, walk, and then yank. This is a safety cable. It's a training wheels cable. I just realized what this is. It's a fucking training wheels cable. They put this on there because you're an idiot, and you're gonna walk away from your desk, and when you do, it's gonna get caught and then give you this much time to figure out how stupid are we talking. We're about 4 feet of stupid. Okay, we've covered 4 feet of stupid with this cable. It's not the nicest cable though. So if you do own this headphone and you think that this is like, you're above it, you're beyond the training wheels, I'm gonna hook up this SKW cable, which is the one I use for my Fostex headphones, and it costs like $27, which is half the cost of the headphone. But my word, is it nice. And this will be the first time I've tested with this. I just want to know if it changes the sound, because here's the thing. I don't believe in expensive cables like RCAs, XLRs. Just make them decent quality and they'll be fine. But if you make a cable bad, there's a difference. There's a nominally good cable that comes with things that's fine. Then there's better cables that are better built and some better materials, and they might be this much better. But if you have a bad cable, then even the shittiest fucking well-made cable will still beat it. So let's find out how this does, because I've been listening to this for a while. They clamp hard, but they're comfortable. It's fucking wild. Oh, because I had that plugged in. No, they're still the same head-ons. They're still good. They're good enough. They're like, it's amazing how good enough these headphones are. Like if they gave these out, if I was in some sort of internment camp because there's a natural disaster happening and they had to shuffle us all into a basement, and they give out the default headphones to everybody so they could like watch shit on their crappy devices that are also handed out by the United Nations relief effort, I'd be fucking fine with these. I'm fine with them. I am absolutely 100% okay with the way these sound and feel. I'm gonna give them They need more of... They need more of this. They need more, a little bit more. I can't do my normal thing where I go and bend them backwards because it's plastic in there. When it's metal, when you have metal in the headband, you can go fuck, because even if you fuck it up, you can bend it back. Plastic tends to break. Hi. But you can put this on a bowling ball or a human head, or if your amplifiers are wide enough, you just like, do that. Actually, I wouldn't do it like that. I would do it like this. You don't crush the pads too much. Just sort of like clip it around. Just get it to stretch for a couple days. Because it needs to have a little less clamp to be fully comfortable. If you're interested in these for their sound dampening, you got a noisy sister, noisy mother, noisy dog, noisy fucking cat. Where are you? Oh, there was a cute little moops. You kind of want to keep a little bit more clamp because it'll help seal you in. Look how much nicer it is with this wire. Oh, God. Actually, that helped a little bit. Just a little bit with the clamp. Sec. Corn is starting. I have no X space or anything on this. They handle X space. 3D gets a little bit sparkly up top. I don't want to give the IFI Zen cans features directly applied to this. They work. I know they work. I know they make everything sound better. But yeah, these are absolutely fine. These don't offend me audibly. I'm sitting. I'm that meme. I'm waiting for the thing to happen that makes me go, oh, I hate these. I've hated way more headphones than these. Way harder. So, Mina, that sounds fine. Chewbacca, it sounds fine. It sounds fine. I don't think it's not knocking anything off my list, but it's like, it competes with $100 headphones that are closed back. It gets to the point where it's like, it's just a matter of its clamps too tight and the stock wire is shittier. That's it. I'd keep listening to these. All I have to give these is all I have to give these is an okay. This is not for you to buy them. No one's running out and buying a $60 set of Amazon Basics. If it's in your cart, check out. If your friend has them and you're like, well, you're worried about your friend because, oh man, my friend's hitting up those Amazon Basics headphones. They're fine. They're fine, Chewbacca. They're literally fine. They handle, like, volume pretty well, too. If I turn up Static X a little bit too hard, it's like, all right, it's still there. What's their weakest point? Is it imaging? Probably imaging is their weakest fucking mark. I got plenty of separation. Soundstage actually exists. That's a nice thing. Here, things happen a little bit off the field. But when actual, like, it's a little rough. Just the centering. Like, you hear centering, and you definitely have left and right, but you don't get the, like, finite. That's when you spend a couple $100 and you get that sound movement from left across to right equally. La. Yeah, no. What is with all this? Someone is sending me Spanish serenades, just hitting me up, bruh. I got nothing bad to say. They're so cheap. At $60, they're so cheap that my price to performance graph is all fucked up. Because usually it's like, all right, this is a $400 headphone. Wire's shit. I hate it. Doesn't come in a bag. The pads are uncomfortable. But now it's $60, so my expectations are pretty low. And it's exceeding them. It's exceeded them in comfort because I haven't swapped pads, and I'm not gonna. It exceeded them in sound because... Do you hate my pants? Do you just want to rip my pants apart? Because I actually can stand to listen to them. Like the 45 minutes leading up to this final listen, because I had them on the thing with break-in rig, took them off, used them for a little bit, took them off, used them for a little bit, back on the break-in rig. I got to sit here and like focus my energies. I was holding the cat. I was enjoying myself. They don't offend me. The fact that these don't offend me is the only fucking thing you need to know. Sorry it took 22 minutes to excrete that from my mouth. That's like, yeah, these fucking work. Get out of the training wheels, Jeremy. The Jeremy wire. I don't know why Jeremy. Sorry, Jeremy. I know that it's Jeremy. But, you know, once you get that, that's the only piece of kit that's like, I kind of want it to not be as thin and spaghetti-y. Everything else is fine. Everything else is fine. Everything else is fine. And that's what these headphones are. They're fine. There will be a sound demo for them tomorrow. Or you can see that sound demo early if you go to the link in the description. Also in the link in the description, you'll find that wallpaper. And in the sound demo, we'll have, if I remember, the opposite end of that wallpaper, which will be fun. You'll also find the links to the Patreon and Subscribestar, where the people who want me to buy things like this pay me to. If you participate for $5 a month on either platform, you get to see reviews early. You get to participate in yard sales on the 1st and the 10th of every month, where items that I've gathered. Look at her, she's dancing on the floor. She's dancing. Items I've gathered like this, I might just give these to someone. I feel like the yard sale is going to be like a waste. What are you going to join? For $5 to get, you know, for $41 instead of $60? Would you do that? Is that worth, it's $15 savings if you join and do that. But I feel like might be someone in need who just needs a headphone. This would be the headphone in need. So maybe they'll be in the yard sale. Maybe I'll give them away. Just hand them to a man. Here, you need headphones. You, sir, look like you need headphones. And then he calls the police. But yeah, yard sales, 1st to 10th of every month. Free shipping continental United States, 1/3 shipping international. She is cracking. I literally hear her bones. God damn it, Chewbacca, I gotta oil her. I heard that upstairs for the first time today. She was like, crack, crack. She's like me. We're both getting old. What was I saying? Yard sale, 1st 10th, shipping international, $10 tier. $10 Telegram chat available to patrons or people on Subscribestar. You get to hang out with me, ask me any questions you want. If you want me to answer your questions, please join that tier. I can't answer questions anymore on Patreon or Subscribestar. There's just too many. It's literally endless, and I don't have the time of the day. I could if I did like a 6-hour stint every like 2 days, maybe, but I'm not gonna. So for $5 extra, I will answer any questions you'd like on audio or setups, or hey, what headphones, or hey, my girlfriend likes speakers and I think she might not love me anymore because of that. I'll answer your questions. $10 tier. Yeah, so that wallpaper, those things, Hi-Fi Guides in the Hi-Fi Guides forum, and sound demo in the description. And I got to go check my cat because thank God her vet appointment is tomorrow. I got to mention the fact that she's now cracking because she's been on an antibiotic that she's never been on before. And I'm wondering if that's giving her arthritis because she's a little bit slower last week. We're good. I'm good. You're good. We're good. Thank you. Links to some amps. And I'll see you tomorrow for the sound demo.